1 year update on the off-road teardrop trailer camper build thing. Some lessons I've learned, I guess. First thing is do your prep work when you do Raptor liner. So I coated this in a Raptor liner. The instructions I were given was fill large cracks with plastic, wood filler, sand, paint. Well, as you can see, you want to do it with an epoxy. Do that and then paint over it with epoxy first, because anywhere there's a slight crack in the wood this winter, just expanded out. Welded on my propane tank holder, battery holder. Let's see. The front hatch did really well waterproofing wise. Water was getting in a couple spots here and there. I'm going to redo it with a hurricane hinge. When I originally built this, they were next to impossible to find in Canada, so I'm going to redo it properly. I got a slight water leak on the hot water heater, I believe, so I got to sand all that water damage down. The door turned out wonderful. It's a little hard to open, but overall it's pretty nice in here. I went camping last fall up in the high alpine Rocky Mountains here in Canada. There was frost on the outside of the camper, but inside here was a balmy 32 degrees. My furnace does really well. I put fenders on, but I didn't paint them like an idiot because I just wanted to use the trailer. So I gotta take those off, sand them, then paint them. Anywhere I painted stayed nice. Now here's the rear end. I gotta completely redo this. Waterproofing here worked well, except the water kept going in here and then working its way back up and then around my gasket and into the hatch. So there is water damage everywhere. So now that it's springtime, and once I get a couple other projects finished up, I'm ordering 2 lengths of hurricane hinge, and I'm going to redo the inside of the trailer. Overall, I'm happy with it. Camp's great. I got to build some interior cabinets still, but first project on the spring is fixing all this. Hey, I can't have this. This is ridiculous. What I'm gonna do, I love the color of the Raptor liner, but I can't have it all cracked and checked, is I'm going to get a 4x12 sheet of aluminum, cover the side of it. A lot of guys float it, and that's what I'm gonna do. It's 12'5" to here, so what I'm gonna do is get some aluminum checker plate, come down on an angle, so that way I get my couple inches here, so that way it can slide underneath and I can have everything waterproof. I used just aluminum angle iron for the trim. It worked out really well. I cut relief cuts here in the silicone to keep the water from pooling, but when I redo this in aluminum and hurricane hinge, I'm probably just going to seal it all up and the water can come off. It's not bad if it sits on aluminum. I was worried about it sitting on the Raptor liner and doing damage, so a couple lessons here and there. If you do Raptor liner, do all your prep work. Take your time, do your prep work. Don't do what I did and rush it because you want to go camping. Take the time, do the prep work, and it'll turn out 1,000 times better. Overall, I'm happy with the Raptor liner. Like, it's strong, but it's kind of piss off when you spend $1,000 on something and happens like that. Well, $700 for all the paint. But what do you do? It's a learning project. It's the first time I've done something like this, so yeah. Now snow's melted. We're gonna work on that, but I figured I'd do an update video because people wanted to see how the trailer turned out. I'm really happy with it. I went camping last summer a lot in it, and it's really nice. I'm really happy with it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.